Hey guys, John Comedy from Evolve Custom Rod Shops showing you something that I thought could be useful. You have one of these big spools, maybe you bought the wrong one, or you just have them laying around, or you got them at a good price. You need to put them on a small spool like this, that way they fit on your thread carriage. This video is going to show you how to do that. I'm using the end of a rod blank here. This is a fiberglass blank that I cut the end off of. You could also use a wooden dowel or whatever you want. I'm chucking this up in my rod lathe. Slide the thread spool on. This is nice because it's tapered on one end, so I only have to build an arbor on the other end. Once it's nice and secure, I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to build up an arbor. That way it doesn't slide one way or the other. If you're going to use a dowel, just put tape on both sides of it and that'll work fine. If you don't have an electric rod lathe, you can always use a drill. Put a little tab on the end of the tape, that way it's easy to pull off. Once I have this done, I am going to grab my thread. I'm then going to tie a knot. I'm just wrapping it around the spool twice, and I believe here I end up doing like a triple overhand knot. There's one, there's two, and then once I had that secured, I'm like, let me do one more just for good measure. It doesn't really matter. Once the thread goes over top of this, it's going to be nice and secure. Have a razor blade handy, so cut the tag end off. Once I've done that, I'm just going to step on the pedal and go to town, and I'm going to keep tension on the thread while I'm feeding it on the spool. The next part of this video I'm going to speed up. That way we're not here watching this forever. And just keeping tension on it, getting this thread on there. You know, you don't necessarily have to fill up the whole spool. You could if you really wanted to. I fill about half the spool, and that seems to work with me. As you can see here, the one thing you want to make sure you don't do is have a slack in your thread, because it'll get caught just like that. Once we all finished up, we're going to tape the tag end on the spool. You can see that barely put a dent in that spool. Pull your tape off, and then you're good to go. Now you got something that'll fit on the thread carriage. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you know anybody that can benefit from it, feel free to share it. That helps out a lot. Thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe.